Good morning, good morning, good morning. Good morning, y'all. It is the morning dew with certified doers just like you. I am Jackie Glass, mama, Navy vet, certified doer at the list of legislator for the House of Delegates, 93rd District. I swear I'm still trying to get that right. I don't know why. I should. It's been a year and I'm still trying to say an old district. That don't make no sense. That don't make no sense. Well, anyway, so grateful to have you all get up with us this morning. They ain't been dope already here. What's up? Already here. Good morning. So good to see y'all this morning. So we've got some guests today. So let me go through some things real quick. So number one, next week we will be having a good morning. We'll be having good morning, Miss Charlene. Next week, we're going to have our roundtable on AI. It's a virtual live roundtable. It'll be just like this, just like we doing. It's actually not even it's a policy roundtable with y'all. We talk like we in the living room. We talk about complex things like we just sitting in the living room with each other. Good morning, Mr. Little. So we are going to do it on AI. I'm going to be honest with y'all. These roundtables have been like pulling people together at the last minute. I think we want to do AI in education. I think y'all asked y'all about this last time. But my team have built some really dope stuff that I kind of want to show y'all, but I'm just not sure. But so join us Tuesday the 20th, 6 p.m. to 7 p.m. It's like a living room conversation. If you're interested in AI, worried about it in schools, just like we it's all the things. So I'm hoping to see you there. Secondly, I'm gonna shout out this thing that I didn't even know was happening. Well, actually, let me shout out this thing that I knew was happening. I'm gonna remind y'all, if y'all know a 13 or 14-year-old that just might have the right kind of attitude, the right kind of demeanor, do not forget about the PAGE program where they can come up to Richmond and they can work with us, work in our offices, get paid. Okay, they get paid to do it. I said, how much y'all making? These kids was making $3,000, $5,000, depending on the year, depending on whether we're in a long or short session. So 13 and 14-year-olds, I'm going to encourage you to encourage these kids to apply. If you just Google PAGE program, Virginia, they can be a PAGE, meaning like they're, again, a helper in the legislative process. They can do it in the Senate or in the House. The House is better. I will always tell you the House is better. Because it is. I'm not saying because it is. Grand Rising. It is. So PAGE program. Second thing for our little citizens. Is I was just at a town hall that our congressperson had the other day. Did not know this happens. I guess they do it every year, but they have this congressional challenge. Y'all see that congressional challenge? It's build your own app. And so for middle and high school students, they can create an app to showcase their skills, right? And the best app wins. I'm just like, I didn't even know. If you go to bobbyscott.house.gov/app challenge, that's where you can get all the details. There was a kid that did one on knowing where it's flooding. I can't remember there was one, whoever won last year. I was like, tell me more. And then how do we even know where to tell them to go to start? Because I feel like I would have been one of those kids that would have loved to have been a part of the app challenge, but then wouldn't know where to start to try to build an app. But damn it, if I had the tool, I'll make it happen. So really an opportunity deadline is October 24th. Same thing for the PAGE program. For the Senate, the deadline is October 1st. And I think for the House, it's like the 15th or 18th or something like that. But yes, so okay, Ben Dope, what you say? I'm going to be sending you an email today. Got it. And power through, in case you're wondering who it is. Copy all. Got it. Yep. Appreciate it. Yes. Listen, Elizabeth, that app challenge is so cool. I'll be like, can we do it for adults? And can you do it to help me do my job better? Because that's what I'm that link again it's the PAGE program. So the PAGE program, if you just Google PAGE. As a matter of fact, I'm going to go ahead and put it in the chat real quick. The Virginia PAGE program, the PAGE program. But for the app contest, all you got to do is go to bobbyscott.house.gov. And then you can get the app the app thing. So here I go. I'm going to get this into you all's, into your inbox. Yeah, the Bobby app opportunity. The Bobby app, it's bobbyscott.house.gov. bobbyscott.house.gov. And then I'm going to put the page program in the chat for both of these spaces and places so y'all have it. Okay. Okay, you are very welcome. All right, so y'all know that as I build out my agenda, one of the things that I'm doing is I got my 6 C's, right? The creative economy, the care economy, the coastal resilience economy, the crime aversion economy, and the cyber economy. I'm missing something. Creative care, cyber, crime aversion, coastal resilience, and the circular economy. Yo, damn it, the circular economy, putting things back into the economy. What I realized when I started working on one economy specifically is that people kind of acted like I was playing with crayons. And it's like, we're not playing with crayons here. When we started talking about the creative economy, there wasn't a healthy, at least to me, there wasn't a healthy level of respect for what is brought to the table with the creative economy. And that was frustrating. I'm going to tell you that was frustrating. Hold up. Oh, goodness. I think I might have lost Instagram, which is not great. Hold on, y'all. Give me a second. Give me a second. Okay, there it is. Came back. Sorry, Instagram. I thought I lost you. I thought I lost y'all for a second, but because I did. But when we started talking about the creative economy, people were looking at us like we're crazy. Like this is not that it's not a thing when it 100% is a thing. So what I've done today, or what we've been doing over the past couple weeks, months, and things, is just trying to pull in people that are in the creative economy to showcase the fact that it is a viable thing, like that it is something that people are making money on doing, and that people really want and desire, right? That people really genuinely want and desire to have the creative economy. So today, for our morning do, y'all, we have some doers, right? Like the doers are here. And I want to bring in Tom. Hey, Tom.
Hey, Delegate Glass. Hello. Good morning.
Hey, and Gabby. She got Gabrielle on there, but we gonna say Gabby because that's what I feel like you go by. Just another instance what you all are doing, and I'm gonna let them tell it to you, okay? Another instance of why there's such a, if Lauren Hill was our friend, she would say there's such a miseducation on what it means to show up for creatives. So Tom, Gabby, tell us a little bit about yourself, about the Link Creative.
Good morning, everyone. Thank you so much, Jackie, for this platform. I know it's early for you, and it's early for me. I'm juggling. I'm a new dog mom, and I also work a 9 to 5 for Elevance Health. So forgive my morning appearance. This is not usually my fabulous self, but it's fine. I feel like I'm fine.
But you here, Gabby. But you here.
I'm here. Yes, praise God. I am here today. So this is actually my business partner and operations director, Tom White. We started a agency really out of passion. I met Tom about, oh my God, how old am I? 14 years ago.
Yeah.
Interning for an A&R for Jive Records in Atlanta, Georgia. That's originally where I'm from. My career started off in college, just kind of always having a lot of friends that like to go out, always knowing where the hottest thing is, who the hottest person is, like where's the vibes, in the city. And I actually naturally just turned it into, I didn't know at the time that I was turning it into a business, but, I just turned into a promoter randomly. And then we got social media, we got Twitter, we got YouTube, and naturally we just all started using it to train a fan base and really learn how to communicate professionally with folks to come out to our events. And it started to build a passion from there. Tom and I ended up meeting and working together on a thing called Firm Fest. And then we started working together at A3C Festival in Atlanta, which, if you Google it, it's a huge festival. It actually, I think, is probably one of the first festivals that started music panels, and that was Tom's actual specialty. So, Tom, I'll allow you to speak to your history in music and how you came up with the idea for music panels.
Yeah, absolutely. Thank you, Gabby. Heck of an introduction. I'm flattered. Um, so basically, Gabby covered the baseline here. At and then, sorry, excuse me.
Don't
So
be nervous. Let me say this. Hold up. We got a comment that says, natural is always fine. Good morning, doers. We're good. So, like, just shake it off. It's early. Let's go.
absolutely. So at when I first came into A3C, we had it was just like nighttime concerts, shows at one venue, and then when I started, I came on board as volunteer first couple of years, stage dancing, taking money at the door, things like that. But the founder, I was talking with him, and there was discussions of doing daytime content. And at our first venue, the Masquerade, you know, I came up with the idea because I've been networking. I built a lot of relationships. I have a lot of phone numbers in my, in BlackBerry at the time, and and also there was a lot of stuff about the music industry I want to know. So I came up with the idea. I'm like, how about we do some daytime content? Let's do some panel discussions. Start out with 5, meat and potatoes kind of stuff. Social media. We had a DJ panel, producer panel. One on social media and one on management. What's a good manager? What are some qualities to look for? What do you need to do before you start seeking one? And they were well attended. People are hungry for education. There's a lot of gatekeeping with knowledge in the business, and it's a little easier now with Google and AI, and you can find these things. But at the time, I'm like, who's doing stuff and who do I want to hear from? So I was a little selfish with it because I'm just like, just like, what do I want to learn about and who do I want to learn about it from? And
Yeah.
my piece of content started being like, they were just very well attended. And by the time I got done with A3C, I was up to 35 pieces of content. We had like podcasts included, keynote speakers. Post A3C, came back to Hampton Roads because originally I'm from Chesapeake, and I was finishing up my degree, got hired by Warner Music Group as the college marketing rep for the entire area, specifically Norfolk. So did a lot of worked on 264 campaigns, included like artists from Atlantic Records, Warner Music Group proper, indie artists over at WIA. And Gabby moved to the area as well, and we just reconnected. It was actually at the Juneteenth cookout down in the Chesapeake one, right?
Yes, and I think we saw each other at something in the water as well.
Yeah,
Yeah, which
So
was
what
major.
what you
absolutely.
guys are
And
doing is creating ultimately with the creative link, and I think it's important because I think I see this too with the with the people that are in the creative economy. There's no real space where people are like, let me put you up on game, like let me help you understand this, let
Yes,
me.
yes.
And so you guys have created like this network essentially, where people can come and use the knowledge that's there to obtain that next step. So whether it's music
Correct.
and partnerships, publishing, license, and then y'all got some really cool. And I want people to hang in here with us because they're doing something that I think is, first of all, when I hear the word camp, I get a little excited. I get a little excited, like a
So
kid. Like I
yes.
just want to be at camp. So what you all do? I want you to talk a little bit about, like, you know, the what Creative Link is meant to do for creatives, because we get the why. People are thirsty. They want knowledge, and that's real. And you guys have been in the business. And tell me a little bit about, you know, what you do, and then the upcoming camp.
Yes, ma'am. Okay. Well, so the Link Creative, or the Link, better known as, we are, like you said, a network. You know, when I moved here, again, coming from an A market in Atlanta, it's just it's great field experience to learn how to network, because there's a lot of things to do. You just go to the restaurant and you're meeting celebrities, you're meeting people that are in the business. There's DJs everywhere. It's very natural to go out and find people to work with and network. But when I moved here, I actually moved here to be a mom. You know, my baby was maybe 6 weeks old, and you know, I just was starting my life over in a new way and with a new family. And I realized that those same resources weren't readily available for me here to be able to go out and meet my tribe. You know, I joined a
Yeah.
band. I was in a band
Okay, what's
called
the name of that band?
the
Pause. You
Paper
can't sing.
Aliens. The Paper Aliens. We I was singing background for them, and Jarvis Griffin, Nate Levine, shout out. And you know, when like shameless plug, when we were working together, I realized that all the members of the band, even outside of, you know, the hip hop community, the urban community, the bands were having the same issues that, you know, our hip hop kind of urban community music community were having as well. You know, all they were doing was getting stuck in a gig circuit and not necessarily being able to do shows or have the correct lighting or meet people that, you know, could come on board and work with them and fix their branding, or, you know, create tours for them, or publish their music, or even proper studio equipment. And so I was like, oh my gosh, I just know so many people. Between mine and Tom's phone book, it's a very valuable set of contacts. So I'm just like, y'all, we just probably need to get out of here. But then I stopped myself, because apparently that seems to be the creative culture here, is that when artists, when creatives want to make something happen, they leave. And the fact that they leave is kind of a detriment to the city, because if we were able to provide those resources and provide that education and that media outlet, and really, you know, figure out a way to invest in that, these students that are leaving college that want to be a part of it, they maybe have communications degrees, or they have, you know, broadcast, you know, degrees, or things like that. They can, you know, bring jobs and do work here, you know, elevate our entertainment and tourism, you know, industries, and really, you know, feed the city with culture, you know, and it not just be like, you know, I don't know. It's
For
you know, there's
fun.
more that it could
Yeah.
be, you know. Yeah, and it can be, you know, safe. You know, I've
Yeah.
seen it happen with Atlanta. We really integrated, you know, because of music and entertainment. And I don't know if, and I always say this, I don't know if it's a geographical thing, because there's 7 cities and we're all separated by water, and it's like you got to go here and there.
Hold on,
But
she froze.
oh, hi.
You're good. But yeah,
Okay, cool.
you know,
You froze for
Yeah, I was
okay.
gonna say, I don't know if it's about the 7 cities thing, but what the Link Creative is ultimately about is a linking all of our resources together, from an upper management organizer, like you said, the doers, right? We're really trying to link all of our resources together and really figure out how to create opportunities for education. You know, we have volunteers and interns that work for us. We have a team of about 7 interns right now, to help us roll out camp. So we have TLC Camp. Tom, if you want to talk a little bit about TLC Camp and the road to TLC Camp, and give them a little bit of background on how that came about.
Yeah, absolutely. So TLC Camp proper is going to be September 6th through the 8th. It is a 3 day, 2 nights, almost like a retreat and stuff like that. I mean, people want to bring s'mores, they can. We will have a bonfire going on, but ultimately we wanted to just bring creatives together. We're going to be setting up like this big house with recording studios. We want to always keep the education component in. So we're going to be doing workshops. We have vetted industry people to host said workshops. We'll be making announcements soon. We're excited to make the announcement because we've been sitting on this for a little bit and can't wait to get the cat out of the bag. We're also going to be doing to wrap things up Saturday evening. We're also going to be doing a big house party, denim themed. So bring your best Canadian tuxedo. And in addition, for the creatives that we picked, we're gonna see she knows the vibes.
She said, "As long as I got my suit."
Trying to figure out which word. There we go. Yeah, there. Yeah. Anyways, yeah, and of course for the attendees too, we're going to be feeding them. We have a professional chef coming down. It's not going to be like some cheese sandwiches and like a wedge of iceberg, we promise. And also bed and lodging as well. And
yeah. And I'll follow up on that. Yes. The education really is it. We wanted to start a publishing agency. So that's the Link Creative's ultimate goal. And we also feel like that publishing agency will spawn into many different things, whether it be a media outlet or the educational component, like we said, to do workshops in 4 walls. If we can find 4 walls, that'd be great, because we have lots of meetings with lots of people. And, I have my interns here every Wednesday eating food. I'm always cooking food at the house for them. So, but these are the things why we need the city support. We want to do these things to attract outside executives and outside musicians to come in and invest in what we have going on. It's one thing to be a part of the music festival circuit, but it's a whole other thing when you get down to the underground music scene where it actually matters. It matters because that's where the passion lies. Not everybody wants to be famous. Some people just want to play. Some people just want to be heard. Excuse me. Yeah,
I think a city like
gladiators.
A city like Austin is a great telltale for
perfect
that.
example.
Like, Austin, if you guys haven't, heard the story of Austin, Texas, how they just really rocked with their underground scene and turned it into amazing things. This is why South by Southwest is such a thing, like really leaning into that daytime, nighttime economy. The creative economy is super important. I want to say HP, RV, LG marketing said these are great questions, Tom. When you talk about creating the space to learn, it's like, what do you want to learn? Who do I want to learn from? Is a great starting point. And then King Dallas says he left playing overseas.
Dallas, what up, man?
Hey,
he's on here. Left playing overseas to come back home to build culture. Gabby and Tom keep
going.
That's
the fam. See, we already linked in. We're already linking.
Yeah.
That's important. And you did have someone on here. I put their socials. I put at the creative link, at the creative link camp in all of the chats. But are there any other opportunities for people to join the team to support the camp? Do you guys have space for that?
Always.
Always. How can they do that? How can they do that if they want to?
If you're interested in being on the link, that's kind of our tagline is, are you on the link? Right? Because there's no limit to what we're doing. We really want to, again, expand our network, because the minute that someone calls us for something, we want to be able to call you and say, yep, we know somebody that could do this. And it's actually worked. We had an executive actually ask me if I knew anyone that could open for Chris Brown, and I got to tap into the link. Or if someone asked, hey, I need someone that has like a Nigerian sound, an Afrobeat sound, or a some kind of reggae sound, and it's got to be a male voice. And so I went into our broadcast channel on Instagram, asked everyone the question, and everyone flooded me back with answers, which that's
Mhm.
kind of it. It's like, that's how you support each other. You don't have to come out
Yes.
to my show, put me onto a job,
Joe,
And
for sure.
so, like, come on. So, yes, if you'd like to join the link, be a part of the link, the first thing you can do, of course, is follow us on Instagram at the link creative, or the link. If you look us up at the link, that's where you can find us, thelinkcreative.com, or even follow us online at thelinkcreative.com. You can also find us on Instagram, some of our photos from the road to TLC camp. So far, we've ran 3 roads so far. The fourth one is this Sunday, the 18th, at Audible Heat Studios in Portsmouth. This is the first time we're going across the water, which I'm so excited. We just got to meet the most amazing executives. They've worked with Beyonce and so many people, and they decided to help us out and host our next Road to TLC camp. We only hold them at music studios, so we'll be doing studio tours. If you know any studios that you want to pitch to us and let us know, like, hey, come check out this studio, it'd be a great place to have an event. That's a powerful way to get involved with us, because we're always looking for coordinators to help us do that. And again, no matter what you do, you don't even have to be in music. I'm pretty sure I can find something for you to do. If
That's
you're
right.
in if you're in administration, if you're in networking, if you're in politics, if you're in food service, if you're in anything that you do, I got a job for you. I got something for you to do. So let me know what you got going on. My handle is Gabby ATL. This is Tom underscore White.
Tommy underscore Blanco.
Tommy underscore Blanco. So y'all can follow him on Instagram, but you can also follow him. You'll find us on the Link Creative Instagram, and join our broadcast channel. The minute that you join our broadcast channel, we let people in on any promos that we have going on,
Mhm.
any upcoming events with our supported Link network. And also, we'll be starting an email list soon. And so the camp that's coming up on the 6th, we have a full house right now, but we're still looking for songwriters. So if you know any songwriters, shoot them our way. We have a powerful Grammy nominated producer coming into town. Him and his friends are going to be hanging out with us for 2 nights. His name is Newzo. He's from Newport News. He's
Hey,
flying in from Miami. He's worked with artists
Awesome.
like Future, like Young Blue. Jay's got a song with JT right now. So many people. I mean, honestly, his
Which is why.
record is pretty crazy. But you guys
Yeah.
can find that today. We're
yeah.
actually going to be releasing all of the names of everyone that's working our workshop today. So yeah, check us
That's
out.
exciting.
Follow us. It's really
Yeah.
exciting stuff, and we'll see you on the link.
Oh,
Yes. So
one more.
one thing someone said, yes,
Yes.
to the people don't want to be famous, but still want to serve the culture. That is so important, which I think part of, I think what you all are super validating is that we've got to have creative infrastructure, right? So just like lawyers and you said
Yes.
A&R
Where y'all
and
at?
Exactly.
all of these things. There's so many different ways to be a part of the creative industries that don't require you to be gifted with your voice or hands or anything like gifted with. You don't have to make
Correct.
music. You don't have to make movies. You don't have to. There are so many different ways. There's another question here. How do you all vet the flood of responses from your broadcast channel?
Oh, honestly, it's really not. It's really not even a vetting process. I think it's more so up to I guess I could say it's up to the client, the asker, the person asking. We give them all of the information. And then it's kind of, we leave it up to the people to connect. Again, we're not like a membership. We don't
Yeah.
have like a membership dynamic or a subscription dynamic as yet. But it's really, we do not gatekeep. That's kind of our biggest thing, is like, because again, like she said, I sing, but I'm not a singer. I'm a
Mhm.
But I
great
think what they mean,
connector.
Gabby, is
Yeah.
when somebody reaches out to you and like, hey, we looking for this person or
Mhm.
this thing, then people are letting, and correct me if I'm wrong, HPRVLG marketing, that that if it's a good art, how do you vet that that's an artist that you want to use if you're just going out to
Oh,
I
that's a
think
good
that's what.
question. So that's a great question because quality matters.
It
Yeah,
does.
Okay.
for sure.
Quality matters. And that's where I think Tom and I really lean on our experience.
Mhm.
You know, we do give the little guy a chance, right? But we also understand that sometimes some people are just starting out and they're very excited because of Google and Canva and Instagram and followers and all that kind of stuff. But because I'm not of that generation, I don't fall for the hype. You
Right.
have to really know what you're doing and have a passion for what you're doing and really want to do this, and it will show in your presentation. It will naturally show in the work that you're doing. But like if you're like, oh yeah, I'm an artist, I do art, I do this, check out my work, and your work, you know, I'm gonna rip this out. That your work maybe looks like something like this, that you can just like, you know what I mean? Yeah, I might appreciate your work, but I probably won't, send it to. I don't know. I'm not. It's not even my job to vet whose art is art, because art is art. Expression is expression.
Yeah.
Again, I think I lean that back on the client for what their preference is, what they're looking for, but we don't necessarily associate ourselves with just any quality of music, it's or any quality of film or any quality of
Mhm.
art. You really do have to be serious. I think that's about it. It doesn't matter. I don't even think about like the quality of your music or anything like that. I think I more so think about how serious. Alarm went off. But
There we
yeah,
go.
if you're serious, it will show. It will show. You'll be coming out to the road. You'll be tapped into the network.
Mhm.
So the work will speak for itself.
I got a question too for you, Tom. So this
Yeah.
road to TLC, what does TLC mean? Because
It's your
I
phone.
know it's, huh? Am I muted?
Actually, on the screen, the
The
Wink
alarm
Creative.
keeps going off.
That's why when we abbreviate it, we say
Oh, okay. See, I didn't know. I didn't.
TLC. Yeah.
You know, when you hear TLC, you're like, I'm like TLC. You know,
Oh
I'm
yeah. I
thinking
mean, rest in peace, Left Eye and everything. But
T-Boz, Left Eye, and
yeah,
Chili.
yeah.
That's what I'm thinking. What I got here. So someone says, my HPRVLG marketing says, and it's a house of privilege. Said thanks, you guys. Can you drop some key indicators of quality of art? What that looks like. We are almost out of town, but can you drop some key indicators of what high quality art is?
I mean, but well, like Gabby said, I mean, art in general, it's subjective. I mean, you
For
can
sure.
have conversations about who the best MC is, but I mean, I don't know. It's like who's the best painter? Like it depends. I mean, even with my top five changes like quite regularly
Mhm.
as well. But I suppose like for me, I kind of look at not just the art. I mean, maybe because I'm like business brained and stuff like that, but I look at the the presentation around it, like if they have like their infrastructure in place, possibly like a unique domain to their name, like how they send out messages, like if it's easy to purchase your stuff, like can I Google you? Like how's your SEO? And I guess that's the thing too. It's like art is art, and I just appreciate the chance to elevate what would be considered good art
Yeah.
to the level where it needs to be seen.
But it sounds like the link is also helping those people that are unsure. So when someone asks a question about like what are key indicators of high quality art, part of what you guys are pulling together is a space to, which I feel like we need, even in my industry, like even in politics, you need people to look at your stuff and be like, or like, I want to know what's the vibe of the thing. Cause I'm seeing it and I'm thinking like, yo, this is going to be amazing. This is a great, and I'm saying from my world, this is going to be a good bill. And then I get the right people around the table and they're like, here's an unintended consequence. So here's where you didn't, here's where you probably need to tap in here. Here's where it's great. So like, I think getting the vibe of what because it's so subjective, it's important to curate spaces the way you all are to help grow and build in our creative economy.
Correct. Sorry, I lost you guys for a second. I had to download the app, but yeah, no, you're correct. I think the reason why we even started this project was because we realized that the internet tore the gate down.
Mm-hmm.
The internet allowed us to share whatever we want to, and told everybody that they're great. And it was almost like, no, I'm sorry. I don't mean to be, a jerk about it, but I think the biggest thing is like, we have to set those quality standards again. That, you're great for wanting to express yourself. You're great for wanting to do this, but maybe you could be greater somewhere else. Maybe your talent isn't singing background for a band. You don't have to pursue that, Gabby. Maybe your talent would be best suited for this because you're an amazing professional, you're an amazing marketer, amazing communicator. Like, focus on that, sis.
On that,
And that's okay, because guess what? I'm still involved in the creative community. I'm still feeding the culture, and it's still feeding me back, Again, going back to my story, my testimony, when you become a mom, when you become a parent, your life changes. You know this, Jackie. Like, your life changes, your identity changes, your motivation changes, because your motivation last time was, what outfit am I going to wear to the club so I could pull somebody, like a handsome man. But it's like, now my motivation is, dang, what outfit can I wear to the park so that I can wear the right shoes so we can maybe go and explore? You know what I mean? Like, so when I decided to do this, it was like, all right, I'm going to do this because I know that my life is always evolving. And that's another thing about creativity. You can't find one lane and just focus on that. Because if as a real artist, you have to be your marketer. You have to be your manager. You have to be your lawyer. You have to be your, social media person. And so now with the link, what we're doing is just assembling all of those resources in one space so that we can also educate you on how to optimize one or two or three of those different things to make your career pop off. Because again, there's space for everyone. We see it on TikTok, right? Like, there's a channel for everybody. Everybody loves something. So so we're just hoping to help.
That is awesome. We got to get ready, rack up. I'm already over time. I know y'all, but y'all kept asking questions and putting stuff in the chat. Barrett says she's so on point. Everybody became great in all areas. Not right. Like, not.
Yeah.
Damn COVID. But no, I mean, I don't want to
No, it's not a shame.
Dreams.
Yeah. No. Not at all. But this is why I think it's really important that we understand that the creative economy is a very robust place. We don't have to just be if you are a consumer, then you should be putting some respect on it, right? Yes. If you've been to a show, if you turn on your radio, if you go out to eat, if you watch a movie, if you picked up a camera, there are so many different things that this industry, this economy touch. And I think we have a responsibility as people who enjoy having a good quality of life. I do. And the creative economy directly contributes to me having a good quality of life. So
you and those talking point. Yes, quality of life. That's another thing. Like, when you feed the creative economy, naturally you just elevate your quality of life.
I know this.
And
is
that's
fact.
okay. Yeah, like, we're not saying your life is trash, but it's like, let's dream bigger. Let's do bigger things. Yes.
For real. And the creative link
Complete
is a
that piece
space
of your
to do
soul
that.
that's been missing.
Say that again.
I said complete that part of your soul that's been missing.
Yeah, a saying that I feel like hits me really hard as a person. Like I have my lane in the creative industries, but it's like creative children often have to survive childhood in order to grow up and use their creativity. Because I don't think we say too often that, yes, you can grow up and be a singer. Yes, you can go up and be a camera woman. Yes, you can grow up and make art for like we don't necessarily. That's not if you don't have an affirming household, you don't usually see that happen. But I have met people that have had families that had enough foresight to do that. But we now have a responsibility to create spaces to bring that best out of all of us, because everyone is an artist in a way. It doesn't mean you're at the
Yes.
level
Right.
of Beyonce or Picasso.
Right.
And actually, let me just say those levels are determined by appreciation. When people don't
Right.
appreciate it anymore, things come and go, so wax and wane. So it is important that we find our way. It is important to me that as a Commonwealth of Virginia, that we put investments into things like what you all are doing, creating space, and that we get localities. Because I'm saying this as a state legislator, that where you live, your local government matters just as much as just as much as the state level does, even more than the
100.
state level does, when determining what kinds of things, what kinds of spaces are curated, how friendly it is to your specific place. And before we go, and I'm gonna have you guys give the pitch for the camp and your socials. But as creatives, I want to appeal to you all and say, if you're seeing a problem that you think can be solved by people that have my lens, or the wield the things that I will, hit us up. I just had a constituent send me an email the other day, said, listen, the ABC laws are terrible for live gigs in spaces. And so is there a way that if a restaurant is doing live music, that some of that food to beverage ratio can be waived, because like we don't get we're not winning out here. It's a loss if you have live music, and that people tend to drink more with live music than they do eat. And can there be space for that? Great idea. We're working on a bill to try to pull it together to see if we can advocate for something like that, because I don't know that. I'm not doing live gigs. Nor do I own a restaurant. So like, you all play an incredibly big role in helping us govern a life that supports things like what Tom and Gabby are doing, right? It is you all.
It's huge.
And our
That's
entire lives are legislated. If you're wearing clothes right now, it's because of the law. If you put on your seatbelt, it's because of a law.
even that, right? Because
Yeah.
like when I go to the mall out here, I'm like, I can't. Where's malls? Like in Atlanta,
What
we have
are
at
malls?
least 9 or 10 malls just in you know what I mean? And it's like I want to go shopping because I want to go do something fun.
Yeah.
But there's, and we could feed that economy, right?
Yeah.
Retail and all that. So
Yeah.
it all kind of flows
Yeah.
in together. Again, going back to the lifestyle, quality of life, because the music is here. You
Yeah.
guys are spitting out talent, and it's like, why can't we focus on that? Even the food, like, oh man, if we could figure out the alcohol, y'all. And this is coming from someone who doesn't drink anymore. But I know, just like what you're saying, alcohol really does feed everything else, because people do hang out a little bit longer, and it doesn't even have to be. I could be non-alcoholic drinks. People
Yeah.
just want to be social
So true. Yeah.
and just want to be in that space. So it's like, why can't we do that?
For sure. For sure.
I don't know. We'll figure it
We're here
out,
for it.
but
We're
it's going
for
to
it.
be a slow grow. And that's the fun part, is
Yeah.
like being able to connect and really work and see it blossom. Because I'm telling you, like growing up in Atlanta in the 90s, in the 2000s was so magical. To just see it where it's become now. Like when you guys go down there, the skyline's so different. They're building up condos everywhere. Everything is like it's so crazy, like to see how much money the real estate is flowing like
Yeah.
crazy. and it's nothing that we can't do here. And I felt the bubble as soon as I got here. I was like, I feel that rumble already.
Yeah, it's
There's
coming.
something.
It's coming.
There's something
Coming.
building up here. So yeah, let's just keep bridging. Let's keep getting together. Let's keep linking. Follow us on the Link Creative. You can even email us if you'd like to at the linkcreativemusic@gmail.com. That soon will be changing because we got our domain. Or you can find us at thelinkcreative.com. But definitely Instagram. Slide in our DMs because we check them. And you know, if you don't have Instagram, email us and just reach out because we always are here to hear what you got going on and find your opportunities. So thank you, Jackie. You're
You're very
amazing.
welcome.
Yeah, you're the
Big
best.
shouts
Definitely
to
appreciate the
Jackie.
opportunity.
Oh my
Oh,
goodness.
stop.
Like,
No,
girl,
we're
let me
not doing
tell
this.
you.
We're not doing this.
You're amazing.
No,
No,
you're
no,
getting
no, no.
all the love.
I've never met
I'm telling you.
anybody like you who wants to be that link, who wants to help us and just be that person to like educate
Right.
folks that don't necessarily speak our same language or understand what it is that we're doing. Like, you are an amazing change manager, change agent,
You are the
and I'm
bridge.
just so grateful to even meet you and to work with you. And shout out to you. You're
Likewise.
magical.
Oh, and
Likewise. I mean it.
one last thing
Go ahead.
too. So with our event on the 18th, if you put in an application for TLC Camp at thelinkcreative.com, cover for that is free. Just when you get to the door, show your confirmation email and come right on in.
Oh, and also if you do apply for camp, let's say you're a musician, songwriter, and you want to come out, and because we have limited spaces, you're not able to be a part of camp, you are invited to our Saturday event.
Yes.
And it's already covered. So we're opening up the mansion. We have 100 spots. So we really want to open it up to the creative economy, like what Jackie's talking about, and get y'all to come out and just enjoy the space and take a preview of what we're doing. So
Yes.
apply, come
They
out,
gotta
check
check
us
out. Apply and also just check out the reel that they did on
Crazy
the
crap.
camp. It is wild. I was like, man, if I only had the time.
Oh, Jackie, what? You better come out. What?
I am getting
my
ready
goodness.
to send a child to college next week, and
Oh.
it is rough out here. It's hard
I
in these streets,
know.
and I'm caregiving, so it is real. But I am gonna
We'll
say
do
that
it
the right
again.
people always show up. The right people always show up. And if you guys want to show up, not just to the camp, not just to the to what's happening in Portsmouth, tell me the thing, the road to TLC.
Yeah, the road to T.
Just not to that you just want to show up and be supportive and be a part of being a connector, networking, then I need y'all to go to thelinkcreative.com. Go ahead and like them at Link Creative. Find your favorite artist or person in the creative economy. It doesn't have to be an artist. It can be somebody that may be, like I said, a lawyer that does entertainment law, and tell them thank you and tell them they need to come to Hampton Roads.
Yes.
They need to do some
Bring 'em on
business
down.
Hampton Roads.
Yes.
And
to be honest, Jackie, to be honest, I think that's going to be powerful because Pharrell is building something huge here, and we are at the beginning of that bubble popping. And if we can really assemble and mobilize, we're going to be the ones at the top of the food chain.
We are. I'm telling you, this next year we're going to be so much more intentional. Also, Hot Standby. I know we are so over time, but Hot Standby every January, as most of you guys know, we do the Creatives on the Capitol. I started it back in 2020. I want to say 2023. So we've done 2 so far, Creatives on the Capitol, where we bring people that, whether you care about the creativity or you are in creativity, whatever that is, I teach you flat out how to lobby, because lobbying is important. I'm telling y'all, when you see that big Georgia peach after that Netflix video, that's because the state of Georgia has made investments in the film industry and people are coming to the film. Virginia was actually the first, I just learned this. Shout out to Angelo the other day schooling me about where we are. Virginia was the first state, but we are a Commonwealth. But Virginia was the first state to offer film credits, and now we are in last place, right? Like we started this ish, and we've just kind of got left on it. So like we've got work to do, and if you want to learn how to how to influence the people that can really make the investments. I'm going to encourage you to put Creatives on the Capitol on your calendar. It is usually, I think, the third Tuesday in January. Yeah. Shout out to Keena. And the first Creatives on the Capitol, we had Keena, we had Batman, and I cannot think of the other guy's name. I know it's so bad. And came to the table, the three of us, they helped really support the vision, and I want to thank them. Keena now created the Creatives for VA. Batman has launched some things like yeah, they have been launched. So I know that awareness brings people. So I want you guys to keep that on your calendar. Talk about how you want your city to look with creativity, and keep going. Life with Alex Zandrak said, I keep saying this, we are about to blow. HPRRVL, I'm doing that marketing, says, cheers to the slow growth. Great job, TLC. Let's get it. So until next time, right, y'all, this is our Thursday. We'll catch you on the flip flop. Remember, next Tuesday, we've got a couple things coming. We've got, here, I'm going to pull you guys out for a second. Y'all say bye to time, and y'all hang on for me, okay?
See you soon.
Next Tuesday, we've got our AI roundtable, which is going to be amazing. As always, I ask you put me in your budget. If you can give $25 a month, right, for 2025 for the work that we do. This is not easy. You can go to delegatejackieglass.com to donate. We appreciate any and everything. I tell you, we will have our transparency document, so you can see that pretty much 100% of the donations that we get go to infrastructure and personnel. Like, we're not playing with your money. We're trying to keep people and keep operations going. And it's a struggle sometimes. So always looking for your support in that. Go to delegatejackieglass.com to donate. When we've got some fundraisers coming up too that I think you guys will really enjoy. With that, I'm Jackie Glass, Mama, Navy vet, certified doer, and the laced up legislator for House of Delegates, 93rd District. So grateful for you. I love you too. I appreciate it. You all are change agents. You are doers. We are doers that do, and we are doers that delegate. See you guys. Take care. Take care, James. Be well. Have a good one. Y'all make it a great day. Okay, good to go?
Yeah, absolutely. That was fun. Thank you so much.
Good to go?
I just realized you told me to stay.
I just said, hang on. I just wanted to make sure you guys were good. That's all.
That was cool.
Yeah, that was
I hate
great.
that I couldn't see the comments with you, but thank you for reading them. That was fun.
Yeah, no worries. That's kind of how it works. It's weird like that. You can on my end.
On the right-hand side, if you click over from the private chat, you can see some of the Facebook comments.
Yeah, some of the Facebook comments, but you can't see Instagram. Instagram's a weird one like that, where they haven't fully integrated themselves into this, but now I can do.
What? We were on Instagram and Facebook?
Yeah.
What? I had no idea.
So you're on Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, and LinkedIn. We used to be on Twitter, but like 2 months ago, maybe a month ago, Twitter stopped letting you live stream unless you pay for it. Like, it just happened a month or so ago.
Oh, that, and Elon probably fired all the programmers that were responsible for that anyway.
Yeah, so you can't do it. You literally can't live on Instagram. And I get a lot of feedback. I mean, on X. Twitter. So I used to get a lot of feedback on there. But if you guys want to, I'm pretty sure it says you can download the recording. You should be able to. Oh, it says you are. Gabby's already downloaded, and then it says the creative link.
Really? Oh,
yeah, I can tell. I can see who's downloading.
I probably pressed a button I didn't mean to press.
Nope. It's fine.
It's still saying stay in the studio until your recordings are uploaded.
Okay.
So, yeah, and then whoever's download is the creative link. It's another one. It says it's uploading, but you got to load disk space. So
Oh
you
yeah,
don't got a lot of
uploading
space.
thing. Running out of storage space on this
Yeah,
device.
I can
That
tell. I
makes
can
sense.
see all of that. I can see all
That's
of that.
me running out of
Yeah.
space.
How'd you start recording it, Gabby? What would you click?
I just pressed the circle that was red.
Oh yeah,
It had
mine.
like a
Tom, it
red
says you're
dot.
uploading.
Press it.
It says you're uploading. I want to make sure you got that.
Okay. Yeah. I'll post up.
This
Yeah.
is my new baby. Everybody meet my new baby.
Oh.
Poochie poochie poo.
What's their name?
Marley Love.
Love it.
Julie came up with
Marley.
it.
She looks like a Marley.
Tom, you just until it's complete. You have to stay in the studio. That's why I said hold on. Gabby, it looks like yours is done, but or it looks like whatever you had, wherever you were, Gabrielle, the creative link, it looked like it completed, but Tom, yours is still rolling.
Okay.
Yeah, no problem. I got my work computer next to me to clock in 3 minutes anyway. So
Okay, good. All right. Well, I won't hold you. Thank you guys for your time.
You're
thank
fantastic.
you for the opportunity.
Yes, that was
Appreciate it.
magical, and we'll do that again with you if you need us to.
Oh,
You just let me
also,
know. What's up?
sent you we sent you a email on Tuesday with the deck attached. We had a couple other things we want to add to it, but just put eyes on it, reply, and we'll follow up and everything too.
Okay, hold on. Let me check because just to make sure. Tuesday. Who sent it?
I sent it. Yes.
Follow up from. Yeah, got it. Follow up from. Got it. Pleasure speaking with you.
Thank you.
Like while I'm on here, let me let you know real quick. But yeah, thank you. It's so appreciated. Thank you so much, Jackie.
Thank you, Tom. You guys are great.
Yes, thanks, Tom.
Oh, you're great. You held it down, Gabby. You were awesome on there.
Thanks. I'm learning.
Oh, your link deck.
Yeah,
that was.
No. It's fine. No. That I think that was for you in case you get to, speak to anyone and you need any materials to share. We actually put some numbers in that one too. Just like reasons to sponsor or support, reasons to partner with us. So you got like the deck. You got the
this
deck.
is beautiful.
Yeah, so you just let us know if you need anything. You could share that with whomever and kind of spread the word. So yeah, we wanted to equip you with some bullets for your machine gun.
Thank you, Tom. I got that. Did you say there were other questions? I just wanted to make sure outside of that. I got the deck.
I think perhaps we probably just want to follow up with just some initiatives that we're working on, and then just kind of maybe wrapping up some things that we spoke about. If you had any ideas for us or needed us to do anything, and you're juggling, so I think we just want to make it easier and right there, in right there, so that you can see everything.
I'm grateful. Yes, I should have a brief. I think my team briefs me this afternoon so that we're good for the weekend. Because I too work a day job. So I'm just like, so we have briefing points where they're like, all right, here's what's coming for the week. So they should probably brief me on that email this afternoon on
nice.
What
okay.
It's
fantastic. You're so magical. I want to be you when I get over there.
You better stop. Y'all are doing amazing.
No, but we're probably the same age. I'm talking. But no, I'm really grateful for you, and just thank you for doing all that you do and just opening the door. I mean, it's great to just be at the table with you. So
all right. I hope, fingers crossed. So fingers crossed on that. We went, and I'm just saying that to you all that that I think I have two bills that deal with creative economy. One is that ABC bill, like just the money, and then the other one I think is just the funding, the being able to get access to capital on a regional level. I want them to, we're trying to influence them to shift our priorities here or just add to them, to add the creative economy and the care economy, because we're looking at child care too as another one of our economies that they need to, and elder care, because like I said, I'm caregiving, and it's a whole thing. But if you guys think of anything,
I said we got to look out for our elders. our
But
health
if you think of
Yeah.
anything,
type reviews,
seriously,
unfortunately.
Okay, we will. We're gonna because we're putting together that board. So we're gonna meet with them and really mobilize
lock
so that we
in,
can give
Tom.
you more information.
Okay. I know Tom got
Okay.
to go to work.
Yes. All right. All right. All right. We'll
Just
talk soon.
okay. I'll leave this on here so you can download.
Okay.
Yep.
Thank
Okay.
you.
Hi, Jackie.
Oh, I still had the live stream going.